It's been, I guess, more than 15 years that I've been coming to Wimbledon, but such a unique setting. Everything is wonderful here. You know, I think the tradition part and the history part is something that Wimbledon breeds, and every step of the way. The center court, you know, still have the tradition of, you know, no advertisement. Everything is focused on players dressed in all white and tennis ball. There's no announcement of the players. You know, there's this silence that is very particular, you know, and very well known around the world for, you know, for Wimbledon. And as a player, of course, it's a huge honor and privilege to be part of it. And regardless of the success that I've had, you know, I still feel like that, you know, young Novak dreaming of, you know, participating in this tournament and winning it. So it's quite unique. I had the dream when I was a kid to win Wimbledon and become #1 in the world. So that was realized basically at the same time in 2011.
There's a new champion at Wimbledon, Novak Djokovic.
After that, I had started to dream new dreams and set new goals. And I really haven't thought of becoming, you know, the most successful male tennis player ever. Only until maybe 3-4 years ago, really, because I had, of course, Nadal and Federer in front of me, and they were kind of always leading the way with an amount of Grand Slams and maybe weeks at #1, etc. I started to believe more, you know, obviously as I was dominating the game and being #1 for quite some time, and then I was coming closer. And Roland Garros was always a paramount. It was always such a big mountain to climb for me to win. This year, you know, with Alcaraz being in such a great form and us going, you know, head-to-head in the semis, and then playing Ruud, that was also playing great, you know, for the most of the match. And I just somehow managed to find that extra gear, you know, when it mattered. It was an incredible thrill to have closest people in my life there and celebrate with them. But I had to turn the next page very quickly after that. You know, it was just a few days of that's nice, and then, okay, what's next? You know, because Wimbledon is just around the corner, so I had to already prepare myself, you know, well for another challenge. It's a golden generation of the men's tennis, no doubt. Roger retired, you know, last year. Rafa is obviously struggling a lot with an injury, and he was mentioning that it might be his last season next year. You know, Andy and I are still holding on for how long, we don't know. He's working his way up in the rankings and playing challengers like their Grand Slams. You know, that's a champion's mentality, and that's the grit that we were normally seeing with Andy throughout his career. So it was great to have a hit with him at the championships courts. We haven't done that in a while, and you know, I wish him all the best. Hopefully we can still challenge the young guys and not allow them to dominate the Grand Slams at least.